everybody asked me about that Mr. Brown shit, right?
Right.
Okay. That Mr. Brown shit, that everybody look. That's all everybody talk. Man, when you went up on Mr. Brown, boom, boom, boom. And David Mann, he's a nice guy,
right?
Whatever. But David Mann, he tried to get me with that thing, and we wound up going toe to toe. I said, nigga, I'm fat, but I got these jokes, nigga.
Right.
And I told him that he thought he could turn me up. I said, and I didn't kill him with some of the bruises I could have got him with.
Right.
I said, nigga, how you calling me fat? Your whole house is fat, nigga. I said, but I didn't do that.
Right.
I didn't tear his ass up like that.
Right.
But I could have really tore him up.
Right.
But I just lit him up.
Just enough.
Intellectual.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, and it was weird because I didn't want it to get weird.
Right.
With Steve Harvey's, it was still a show,
right? And
I ain't want to make it, but I knew where I was. But Steve know I always clown. But where they all came from, we did. I asked because I did a clean show. People don't know I don't have to cuss. I did a show this weekend here at Netflix called "Let There Be Laughs," and Fred Hammond he hosted it, and it was everything with nephew Tommy. And I went up and did 40 minutes live without any cussing. It was hilarious. The people laughed so hard, gave me a standing ovation. But I could probably go do the church circuit and probably be just as famous as I am over here.
Right.
So, but I just, God guided me where he want me to. But so anyway, I did this mega fest with TD Jakes. No Diddy. I did
there you go. Come on, Lavell. You was trying to sneak out.
No. Only reason I said it, Diddy wasn't there then.
Man, get Lavell, man.
I mean, man, we gonna swallow that and move on.
Okay. Come on, Lavell.
No Diddy.
I gotta take another drink. You might need to pour you one too.
No, that's the symptoms of that cognac. See, that slipped out. My brain was like, no, don't do it. My tongue said, fuck that. We gonna do that.
You mentioned that you did something with Steve Harvey, and Steve told a joke about he can finally embrace you, he can put his arms all the way around you. Mm-hmm. What's your working relationship? Because a lot of comedians have had great relationships with Steve, how he's helped them. Earthquake told me how he's helped them. Said the Entertainer told me how he's helped them. Ricky Smiley's told me how he's helped them. A lot of guys that Steve has given info to, given little tricks of the trade on how to become more successful in the game. What's your relationship like with Steve?
Yeah, me and Steve got in a knife fight in the alley about 10 years ago. I cut him deep.
What'd you do to him?
I cut him deep, right around the thigh muscle. It was right around the thigh muscle. I stabbed that nigga. It was over a dice game. I'm just playing with you. You got quiet, nigga.
No, I know.
Hey, no, I mean, let me tell you, let me say this, I give Steve flowers for allowing me, he allowed me the maximum he could give a funny guy.
Right.
Because see, when you funny, motherfucker don't give you opportunities.
Right.
And I got the game all wrong. Like, you catch the ball in football, you make a touchdown, you become a Hall of Famer, right? You do all the yards, you play, y'all win championships, you get a ring. Mm-hmm. Comedy ain't that. Comedy, you can be a funny in a movie. You can't get no more movie because you're too funny because the motherfucker that they think the star. Yeah. Comedy, unless you selling the tickets, you gonna get shunned away. And see, I had to force myself in and start selling some tickets because the people love me, but it's sometimes if you don't have the power of the machine behind you.
Right. The marketing aspect.
Yeah. They don't know you there, So when Steve gave me opportunity to come on the Hoodie Awards, and see, that one thing about it, if you let me in some shit,
it's over.
Yeah, turn that fan on, nigga. The fire went out, it's still hot in this bitch. It's got a lot of insulation in it, damn thing. but when you when and I get an opportunity, I eat it up.
Right.
I don't be playing with it. Mm-hmm. I tell people, I said, when God lets you in, you go in like a virus. You catch on like bacteria.
Right.
You spread your shit around until it's over because you don't know when you're gonna get it again. It's just like my wife, a beautiful woman. She liked me. I married her ass so no other nigga can get her. I said, I'll be all over. I put a baby in her, everything, so ain't no nigga can ever get her. She can't never leave me, and I spoil the fuck out of her. So she get with another nigga, he gonna have to step it up. He gonna have to do all the shit like that. I don't even got no bank account money, because I'm taking care of my wife. I make sure I business, I took care of her. I do all I can for her, because I love her, first of all. But, I mean, when people bless you, you take advantage of their blessing.
Correct.
And that's what Steve, he put me on that Hilly Award. And at first, they wouldn't never show all the shit I do. Because if they showed all the shit, one time a person had a video, their camera phone, they cut out they'll cut it down because they be trying to edit.
Have to fit it in, yeah.
And maybe fit it in. Well, who are you selling it to? You ain't selling it to nobody. Why the fuck you don't let it play? Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, but somebody put it on video, they taped it on the Jumbotron, and that mug got like about 2-3 million views of me just going. And so when I came back and started doing it, I started taking over that mug. Every time I did a Hoodie Awards, I would just have fun. And Steve just allowed me to be blessed off that. He put me on this radio show, and I got to do it. I was trying to do it, but I do things my way. Right. I'm a problem child. I ain't never been, it's like, they love me, but I go so hard they don't know how to take me. Right. But when I get opportunities, and he helped me a lot. Only time he hurt my feelings is when he ain't put me in Think Like a Man. I was like, man, I thought I was gonna get in one of this movie. I ain't get in one or two. All these comedians in the mother ain't put me in there. He gonna put Bruce in it, but he could put us in there as brothers attacking the food store. You know what I'm saying? I was like, why I didn't get that opportunity? Right. But I couldn't hold that to regard because he let me in. But one time he did let me in one time, and I probably fucked up the tour because I couldn't do no more shows because we was in Philadelphia at the Light Course Theater, right? Right. And I went on before him, right? And I went up in that bitch and I tore a hole in that son of a bitch. I knew he heard the crowd because he was getting his mustache trimmed. He came out the back with the napkin still tied around his neck like, what the fuck that nigga do? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't expecting like that, but if you don't watch your competition, you don't understand that your competition can be a bad one.
Sometimes it's not best to go last. Especially if you follow one of them heavy hitters.
Well, I mean, if you don't understand that you're a heavy hitter, because they don't allow me to go first. I can't even go first. And they let me go first, and then I fuck it up. I fuck it up and I blow it, and then everybody after me, the show go down because I ain't sitting up there saying I'm the baddest nigga in it, but I'm one of them. Right. And I come up there and these opportunities, you don't get up here and play with it. Right. You understand? Yes. And I'm always reinventing my comedy. I write, and if it don't work, nigga, I'm talking about shit that I see. I'm making stuff on the fly just to get these people going and to loving me. Comedy is a wonderful it's a beautiful thing that we try to put in a box. It's not a box gift. You're supposed to exploit it. And seeing a lot of these people that do these skits on Instagram and stuff, they don't know that the boundaries of being funny. You can fucking talk about you or anybody else. I mess with your ass the whole time I've been here, but I ain't offend you. Right. I fuck with you, and I'm gonna fuck with you. I fuck with your ass bad. Let me tell you something. Michael Jordan, I talked about Michael Jordan playing baseball. He was at Antoine Walker's thing he have every year in Chicago, and he was playing baseball, and I was saying, y'all niggas out here kissing his ass because he the legend. He a legend in basketball. He ain't a legend in softball. They kept on rolling the ball. They let him get a home run just because he was Michael Jordan. I said, man, tie that nigga out, man. He ain't that damn good. Right. He got mad at me. I said, he can't even hit the ball. I was giving him the business. Right. And after the game, I went up and asked for a picture, and I ain't know he took it hard. He took it hard. I said, Mr. Jordan, can I get a picture with you? He said, He grabbed me like, nigga, let me tell you something. I'll take a picture with you, but you better stop talking about me. and after that, the whole weekend, that nigga made me come over and hang out with him. He gave me cigars and everything. And Charles Oakley, he fell in love.
Oh, yeah, Oak.
Yeah,
that's my dog.
For Charles Oakley said he loved it. He said, nigga, you talk about his ass again. I don't give a shit. and it was one of those things where that's how I am as a person. If I get opportunities, I'm having fun with it.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before two something.